If I have to recreate the exact tone of my voice, I went, oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't see at all what I did wrong there, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't say you did anything wrong. I was
we're
just
fucking
joking.
around with you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was just heartwarming and wholesome to see a parent actually invested in entertaining their child and giving a shit and not just, slapping them with an iPad and then fucking around on their own.
Yeah,
Nice.
see, the problem is...
It's good for imagination.
It's good for everything. It's so much
good
better.
for everything, but here's the issue. Then the mother cannot spend time on Instagram herself. She actually has to engage with the kid.
Yeah. It's not easy being a parent in the modern age. You need to balance your TikTok dances with making sure your kid has access to an iPad. Like, it's not easy.
You have to make sure you went through all of your reels and all of your scrolls for the day. If you miss that day on Instagram or TikTok, you're fucked. Your life is done.
You might miss a brand deal. You might you might not be eating that week.
Oh, no.
There are so many creators in this era. Everyone is a creator. Everyone is a content producer.
Literally everyone is Jackson. Yeah,
dude. Let's go back to the cynical fucking dark pit that we dig. I think that has also shown me how uncreative most people are. The content that people pump out, man. There's just more unwatchable shit now than ever. It's impressive.
I don't think any of that's changed. I really, that I disagree with. I don't think any of that has ever changed. It's just now you're older and you see more of it.
I think it's changed.
I think it's the entire landscape of how we get...
The bar of entry has been lowered, but I think it's a good thing, though.
Well, no, it's the landscape of how we get entertainment has changed entirely. Let's go back to just the 80s and 90s. The entertainment that you would get is what was approved to be at a mainstream platform, like television or radio or whatever.
I thought you were comparing it to other content online.
Oh, no. I mean in general.
Obviously, for sure then.
But I still think that's good. I know there's now so much garbage out there. I know that like 99 out of 100 Zoomers that just make TikTok channels. But there's like one out of them who makes a TikTok channel and he has actually good music to share. Because now it's easy to just download FL Studio and have like a, $20 keyboard and make stuff. I think that's a nice thing. The downside is, of course, we have to deal with all the other bullshit.
The gate being opened wider just lets more talented people in, Andrew.
And it is only a net positive. Yes, you are more likely to discover not only talented people you wouldn't have found before, but also things more to your taste. If you find music and you go, oh, I want more bands like this, it's not whatever you hear on the radio and you have to pick and choose. It's I can literally do some searching and find like dozens, maybe hundreds of bands that sound exactly like that I never would have found before. But the other problem is it's promoted all the same. I'll hop on YouTube and I'll see incredible documentaries like Kevin Perjurer just put out a amazing documentary on the Disney Channel, and it currently has 3.5 million views, and it is really well researched and really well put together and a fucking enthralling ride from start to finish. It's got 3.5 million views. At the same time, a lazy, shitty, terrible fucking meme thrown together in 10 minutes will climb to 6-7 million views in the same span of time. And it'll get promoted by YouTube all the same and thrown in my face every day.
I don't even think that's not really a YouTube thing, though. That's different people looking for different things. You have to keep in mind a lot of those people that are watching the 10-second meme are kids. They're not going to sit there and watch a
I'm aware.
really long...
That's 10 million children on trains on their iPads watching YouTube Kids and
meaningless views.
But the problem is that when I hop on YouTube and I go, okay, algorithm, here's my subscriptions and here's what I search, show me good videos, it will promote that video to me every single day. And then when it's not a big deal. But when my feed, the first like 6 or 7 videos are unwatchable garbage, that's when it gets annoying.
I get where you're coming from, and I agree, like, the algorithm doesn't throw up, like, good stuff a lot of the time, but I don't really quantify things by the amount of views they have, or I don't really assign value to a thing based on the amount of views it has, I guess. Like, if
it's only sad to me if... Yeah, I agree. I also don't care about view counts, but I only get sad if I think somebody put a lot of effort into something and it is beautiful, but they cannot make a living with it. If you only get like 10,000 views, but you do make money with it because you have like a few whale patrons or something, that's a good thing. You don't have to have millions of views. If you can make your way through life, support yourself and your family, and you do something that you love and it's great art,
and you create beautiful things.
Yeah, you don't have to get as many views as, whatever, Logan Paul or whoever's famous nowadays. That's okay by me. I think AI is also going to, like, create a dichotomy between people who just lazily copy Chat GPT prompts and write entire books like that, and people who use it in interesting ways to, like, I don't know, I'm sure Pixar at some point is going to take a lot of people with a lot of talent and use AI to make an entirely AI-generated movie. Or video game.
I mean, I also agree with that point. You know, view counts aren't the defining important factor to these creations, but there is an angle to it that is important. For example, business. You know, you're far more likely to get funds for bigger projects if your video is seen. You're far more likely to have more support, et cetera, et cetera. It's definitely not the only thing, but it's something to consider, especially in fucking the modern era with social media, where everything for a lot of people is revolved around view counts, where, you know, the entire model is around viewership.
So Charlie kind of touched on this, though. I don't think this is a solvable issue, because I think even if the Kevin Perjurer documentary, which is, I watched it as well, it was fantastic. Even if that was heavily promoted by YouTube, like constantly, it's so niche and targeted,
probably still
and
would
long
end up in the
that
same view category.
Yeah, I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have exceeded all the other popular viral videos, for example. So I don't think it's a solvable issue when it's on an audience level.
No, I agree. It's just kind of how things are. I'm not saying like, oh, well, here's what we need to do to fix it. And there's really no way to fix or change that at all. It's just still at the same time annoying, you know? Yeah. It is what it is, but I can still complain. There you go.
And that's the thing. We can always still complain. Am I right, boys?
Yeah, let's complain. New topic to complain about. Here we go.
Wasn't this came from the menu, which was meant to be a good thing?
Oh, I don't think it came from the menu. I just kind of tacked that onto an already negative thing. That movie slaps.
Yeah, I haven't
Complaining
watched it.
can be entertaining.
Complaining is all we fucking do, though.
Ooh, Charlie, do you want to take a bit to complain about Plane?
Well, do you want to know something to really complain about besides the movie being stinky? You'll probably see it in the Patreon chat. People love that movie, Andrew.
What?
I got grilled for not liking it. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? That was the most boring goddamn movie ever made.
Look at the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like a 92%.
What?
Yep.
Which movie?
It's called Plane. It's a fucking stinker.
Holy shit. No way.
Yep.
What's it about?
It's about a fucking plane going down, and they land on this